Hey guys, in this video, we are going to be learning about follow-up. Follow-up is key because 7 out of every 10 deals comes from your follow-up, not things that you're closing on the spot. Now, while you're here, I also want you to hit that subscribe button, but also hit that bell so it alerts you when we upload fresh, new content. Now let's get to business.
Ain't nothing gonna stop this fire.
I can't believe this business is so incredible, and if I can do this, every single one of you can do this. Every single one of you.
Something higher. Ain't nothing gonna stop this fire.
Hey guys, it's Cody Hofhine with Wholesaling Inc., the #1 wholesaling coaching program in the nation. I'm excited to be with you today because it's talking about a topic that is crucial. So many people are out there trying to find the deal on the spot, the deal on the spot, the deal on the spot. But I'll tell you, if all you're looking for are the low-hanging fruit and the closes that happen on the spot, you're never going to have a successful business when it comes to wholesaling. Because time and time again, month after month, we learn that 7 out of every 10 deals, 70% of your deals, they come from follow-up, not closes on the spot. So if you're not spending quality time doing the follow-up necessary, you are missing out on a ton of business, a ton of revenue that's gonna help grow your wholesaling business. Now, follow-up in general, typically it takes between 5 and 12 touches for someone to do business with you. That's the average, between 5 and 12 touches so that people want to do business with you. So what are you doing each and every day to make those touches happen so that people will ultimately want to do business with you? I want you to now think of something that I call value-based follow-up. Value-based follow-up. What does this even mean? It means, let's say you go on an appointment and you're out there talking with an individual, and as you're talking with them, you can see that they're just don't know, or maybe they don't have the decision maker there, and maybe that's where I was like, oh, dang it, I didn't make sure the decision maker was here, and so now I'm gonna have to leave for a little bit, or whatever that may be, and you're now going to that follow-up process. Maybe you go on the appointment and they're like, we'll think about it. Or maybe you go on the appointment and they're like, well, we're debating whether we list it with a realtor or if we just fix and flip it ourselves. So while you're on those appointments, here's how we begin to do this value-based follow-up. If you're on an appointment and they're talking to you and they're like, well, you know what, we're really debating about just listing this with a realtor, or we're really debating if we should just fix and flip it. We hear this time and time again. So for one individual that really wanted to fix and flip it, they didn't want to sell it at a discount, the home was in distress, it needed a ton of repairs, it wasn't ready for a retail buyer because in the condition it was in, it would not qualify for a long-term financing loan for a retail buyer. The wife, she was there too, but she was like, I really don't want him to fix and flip it, but I totally understand like why he wants to fix and flip it so we can make the max amount of money on this, because this is something that we inherited from mom and dad, and when they passed away, we got this house, but we just also don't know what we're doing in the fix and flip. So I hope we can find something that works. Now, my number and their number were too far apart, right? But I was listening to him. That's the crucial thing. So when you go on these appointments, listen to what it is they want to do. He had mentioned that he wanted to just do the rehab and try that for the next little bit, and that if he had problems, he'd call me and let me know. But ultimately what he said is, as he's going through the house, I'm like, so what is it that you would have to repair? What makes this not sellable in its current status, in its current condition? And he says, well, I gotta fix the window that's in the backyard. I gotta fix that, it's broken. I've gotta get new flooring in most of the rooms because it's just a disaster. They had a dog and it just wet all over the place, and so we have to fix the flooring. The second one, or the third one, was a furnace. So here's what you're doing. You should be taking very detailed notes as you are listening, and start jotting down all the things that they need to do to fix it up. Then you can begin to serve the people, right? I want you to write this down: serve, not sell, or serve before you sell. Serving is really what this business is about. In fact, I'm convinced that we're all in the same business, and that business is customer service. The more you serve, the byproduct is the more business you're gonna do. So write down all these items that they need to fix up. And how you do follow-up is not about the real estate, not about the home, not about the deal. It's genuinely serving these individuals and not selling these individuals. So as you reach back to them in a few days or maybe a week later or 2 weeks later, whatever that follow-up looks like for you, I want you to think of go to the notes or go to your CRM. Hopefully you take the notes and you input it into your CRM so you have it forever with you and not just on a post-it note that gets thrown away and now you forget what it was you talked about. But now you're going to be calling these individuals, and instead of saying, hey, you still looking to sell your home? Hey, are you frustrated fixing and flipping? Do you want to sell me the home? They're literally going to blacklist you and hang up that phone and never answer the phone ever again to that number that calls in. So instead, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you look at your notes. He needed a window, he needed flooring, or he needed a furnace. And what I'm going to do is call back and say, hey, Mr. Seller, I remember I was there just a couple weeks ago talking to you and you wanted to fix and flip your home. I was over at Home Depot today and they said that right now for the next week, they're doing $50 off any one window. And I remember you saying that you needed to repair that window in the backyard. And so just wanted to let you know about it. It's going on for one more week and then that starts the conversation. I'm following up with value-based service, value-based follow-up. Call them to help them out. And then he started opening up to me. Cody, ever since you've been gone, I've been trying to go to Home Depot and get this part, and then I come back and realize I got the wrong part because really I'm not a contractor, I'm an engineer, and I really don't know what it is I'm supposed to be getting, and I really don't even know how to do it. So I've been watching YouTube videos and learning how to do these fix-ups, but when I come here, it really doesn't make sense, and it doesn't line up with the YouTube video that I just learned, and so I'd go get another part, and I'd come back, and it's the wrong part. And now my wife, she's so frustrated with me because I'm wasting so much time away from the house. And is it possible you could come back out here and let's talk numbers and let's see what we can do to just sell the home to you? If you will learn this one concept, serve before you sell, and genuinely help people, even if it means they're going to continue to move forward and still fix and flip the home. The next follow-up phone call would have been, hey, I just went by this flooring company. It made me think of you. You said you needed new flooring. And right now they say if you buy the flooring through them, they'll install the flooring for free. Or, hey, I've got an HVAC guy that does furnaces, and he says there's a rebate right now for $2,000 kickback, and I wanted you to know about it. Here's his number. Every time you do follow-up, make sure you're adding value to that individual's life, because if you begin to serve them and you catch them at the right moment where they're distressed or they're frustrated or their emotions are high, they're going to start opening up about how to get you back into the deal, and they'll want to do business with you because you're genuinely there trying to help them and serve them. If you'll use this one tip, you'll start to see your follow-up goes through the roof, but your follow-up turns into massive, massive deals. That's where you start to get 70% of your deal flow that you get every single month. Guys, I hope this has made sense. What I want you to do now, at the bottom, we have this comment section. I want you to be commenting down there, but first and foremost, if this is your first time coming to Wholesaling Inc.'s YouTube channel, I want to welcome you, but I want you to also type in the notes in the comments, first time. If it's your second time or multiple time coming here, I want you to type in, I'm back. But if you have any questions in regard to how to do more value-based follow-up, I read each and every one of these comments, and I appreciate you doing your time, putting time to ask quality questions. And if you'll take the time to do that, I read all of them and I respond back to those same questions that you're writing. So write the questions down below and see how I can help you guys and serve you guys on your follow-up so that you can get more deals. Now, while you're here, I also want you to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so it alerts you when we upload fresh new content. And I'll see each one of you on our next video. Take care, guys.